$11,000. Now that's some pretty good money right there. That could be somebody's monthly salary, maybe a couple months. Either way, you could do tons of things with that kind of money. And get this, it was all done within 1 hour. And I'm gonna show you exactly how I caught this move and how you can catch it in the future. Ready? Let's go. Alright guys, so before we get into the video, I really want to stress the benefit of having a funded account. Now, again, this may not be for everybody, maybe it's not everybody's style, and maybe you're not there yet in terms of being a profitable trader. But if you are a profitable trader and you are undercapitalized, you may want to think about getting a funded account, because ultimately that $500 or $1,000 account can turn into a multi-thousand-dollar account just from one payout from a prop firm. So step number one, and what allowed me to make these profits, is getting involved with a prop firm. That's what allowed me to make these profits, and that's what's going to allow me to grow my personal account that much bigger. All right, let's get into the breakdown right now. All right, guys, so we are on Gold right now, and I really want to go through top-down analysis with all of you just so you can understand what was going on, what my thought process was as I was getting ready to enter this trade. All right, so the trade, well, before we go there, the trade was right over here. This was the buy that was caught, had two positions, and was able to ride that up for 11K. All right, so top-down analysis, first of all, from the daily. The first thing I like to do, again, is mark off my areas of support and resistance, major areas and even some minor areas that I might see as well. Okay, so marked off areas of support and resistance. So we have major resistance over here. This is an area of support. Okay, we get over here to where most recent price is. We have an area of resistance over here and an area of support to the left hand side, and ultimate support here towards the bottom. All right, so these were my areas that were marked off, and as we go down to lower time frames, we start to understand what was going on in that trade. Okay, so again, this is that trade of interest. Okay, so we came from this area of resistance over here, and we tanked all the way back down to this zone. Okay, notice how we came right back to this area of support. Okay, this was a previous area of support. We came right back to it, and as we got to this area of support, notice how price started wicking towards this area of support over here. We have one huge wick, and this is a 4-hour wick, so that's a significant wick. And you have a second huge wick, giving you indication that, you know what, sellers are probably exhausted around this area, and this may be a demand zone for buyers to take control. So now as we go down to lower time frames, what we're looking for is possible entries that we can enter and take advantage of this potential buy. So obviously you want to allow the market to show itself first, show its intention, not just because I entered this area of support means that all of a sudden price is just immediately going to buy. What indication is price giving me that a buy is on its way, or a buy is definitely more likely to happen? So over here we have a small move to the upside, and then we have a retest. Okay, this could be seen a lot clearer on lower time frame. Let's jump down to the 15-minute. So in the 15-minute, we have a small move to the upside. We have a retest. Notice how the low is not taken out here. Notice how we have equal lows, and then we come right out with intense volume. Okay, so right over here, I draw this area of resistance. And after price has broken this area of resistance in this area right over here, then we know that we are good to enter our buy, because we have volume on our side, number one, in terms of live trade environments, but also we've broken out of the zone, and it is more than likely that we are going to ride this to the upside. Now, we also had news on our side, and news also followed along with our technicals. So that was an extra plus, and that was a pretty easy move. And as you could see, this whole candle was just 15 minutes. All right. So in totality, maybe I was watching this trade from earlier. I would say this trade took about 45 minutes in total to really just take a look at things and then execute and then walk away. And it's really that simple. You don't have to be attached and glued to the screen all day long. All you have to do is find that quality move, but to prepare for that, set your alerts, make sure you understand what market structure is showing you, and make sure you put yourself in position to enter that trade when your alert is hit, and you'll be good to go. All right, guys. So next steps, what do we see happening next with gold? What do we see happening next? All right, so we had a huge move to the upside, and right now we have some consolidation going on right here. It's not a textbook type of correction. However, it can still be a type of correction for the move to the upside. That is still very much possible to get back to this area of resistance. Now, before I start looking at sells more closely, I definitely like to see price break this area right over here. If price can break this area right over here, then I'd like to take a stronger look at what sells are looking like, and then there's a potential opportunity to take a sell and ride it downwards, especially because you have that range to the left hand side over here. But nonetheless, I still do like the buys. I do like the buys coming out of here. Let's see if that happens maybe tomorrow, or maybe when we get another news event, we may get another push to the upside to match this area of resistance. Okay, now if we do break out of that area, this specific resistance over here, then it will look like we are on our way up to make up what we had lost previously, and maybe, who knows, break out and make a new all-time high. All right, we're still bullish. We're not completely bearish yet in the overall picture when it comes to gold. We need to keep on watching, keep marking up your charts, set your alerts so that you're on top of each and every move. All right, guys. So very simple move. The only difference is my account was large, so I was able to capitalize on more money. Maybe your account is smaller and you were able to capitalize on the same move, but it's just less money. Again, the only difference is capitalization, prop firms, prop firms, prop firms. So far, so good based on my review, and it may be effective for you as well if you're a profitable trader. All right, guys. So more videos to come, more breakdowns to come, because there are more profits to come, and I hope you continue to remain profitable as well. All right, guys, please like, share, and subscribe if you found value in this video. And until next time, Jordan the Maestro, peace.